Alright guys, the new axle bolt came in. So I've got the bike lifted on the hoist here. And I got the new axle bolt all cleaned up with the wire wheel. Now I am going to pre-grease it before I slip that one out and then slip this one in. I'll do that real quick. Some fresh marine grease for trailers and boats. I like to use that because it's waterproof. Actually, I've had this tube for like ever and ever and ever, and I mainly bought it because I was using it for the prop shafts in my RC boats. One of the reasons I got out of RC boats. I have a little jet boat now, but the big prop boats are a lot of maintenance. You got to pull your prop shaft out after every run and grease it. They make a little tool, but to just kind of shoot grease up the prop tube, but okay. So now that's pre-greased. I didn't bring my rag. Why do I always forget something every time I click film? BRB. I'm going to start by tapping this out with my dead blow. I'm going to bring this bolt over to this side. Just like this. Okay. I'm going to try not to drop every single one of those spacers down on the ground and just sneak this bolt out and sneak the new one in. Okay. Not too shabby. Just like that. That went pretty darn smooth, didn't it? All right. Okay. Now I'll bring your own to this side and show you what that's supposed to look like. So you got a flat spot on that axle bolt and it sits against that plate, which then sits against your adjuster screw. And then same thing over here. So I'm going to come in here and put the proper adjuster. You remember that green one? It was not the right thing. It was an aftermarket one and it was supposed to be for the other side. I had the notch out for that head of that bolt. So now that slips in there like that. And then the OEM style nut. And I already measured the adjusters are even on both sides. I did that when I was trying to use the green one to fix it off camera. So now I've got the socket that fits this. I'm going to tighten it up. Okay, now we have a castle nut, so we have a holes for our pin right here. Okay, Okay, that still spins freely, so I'm going to see if I can go one more little tighten up here. Bike's moving around on me. Oh, I got more. We're going to keep going. Right there. Okay. So I've gotten that tight. And as you can see, there is a hole there for the cotter pin to go through. Okay, but this part of the castle nut is hitting now. So the bottom isn't lining up, but the top one is. So we got a... Let me see if we can go any more tight. If not, then we're going to go loose. And I can keep tightening it, but I don't feel like it needs to be any tighter than what I've already done. Let's try that. Now, it looks like this tine is right where a hole should be. Okay, well, we have another hole we can use. There's two holes. There's one here and one here. I don't think that one's lining up either. Okay, let's try this hole. There we go. That hole's the one. Now that goes through like that. And then you bend the ears over. Just like that. Now our rear wheel is on, and it's not moving around. Okay. Oh, there we go. Back wheel fixed. It's kind of a little gloomy and partly sunny over there. Well, maybe this afternoon we'll take it for another test drive if it clears up. If not, then probably tomorrow we're supposed to have the sun. I will see you then.